Hello, those shades. We're your host, Shalloween and Connor Clever. We're here with another episode of Inscryption, and Connor has a preface to make because I wrote a paragraph.
Yes. Yeah, he found another thing to rant about over these Twitter freaks and their insanity. So honestly, just take the floor, man. I'll leave you to it.
Alright, so, actually, no, first off, I need to set my timer before I start talking my ass off because I will forget about that.
Shit, yeah. Yeah, I know. God, I really don't want any of
Keep
this.
going. Squirrel. Oh yeah, that's right. Your squirrels are packs as well.
Right.
Okay. Timer. All right.
That only worked nicely.
Nope, that's not the right timer. Here we are.
Ow.
All right. 30 minutes from here. Okay. So now I'm going to go to my phone and read off this paragraph because if I go on my computer, the stream will freeze. So.
Perfect.
So.
Perfect.
I guess it's the way I can abbreviate this, right, is that it's not like it would take a long read. It's more like now that it's been the emotion has subsided quite a bit, because I will admit completely, I wrote this in complete anger, and literally halfway through writing
sure,
it,
I was saying, you could probably abbreviate a good amount of that.
Well, no, I mean, like, the emotion behind it is, when you're in a neutral state, it's not as heavy as I was feeling at the moment.
Right.
But,
right.
But what I'm saying is that, I could definitely tell, and I remember when I was writing it, I literally made a comment about that halfway through, where, like, by the end, I was kind of just in a calm state of, like, these idiots. Just like, done with them. But they also make a good thing that I can rant about, so that's lovely. You love, it's the one thing,
This all sucks. This all sucks. Why? I don't want any of this.
Yeah, you could give flying to a snake or the wolf.
I don't have any flying.
Oh, I meant flying protection. I guess that's what that was. The bullfrog.
Yeah, you're right.
Can you back or are you
how do I do that? Yeah, there it goes. Sorry.
Okay, bullfrog.
Here. God, do I want to do that to the wolf though? No, I'll do it to this.
Okay.
Porcupine, because that's 2 defense kinds.
Okay.
That's better. Plus, the wolf can still be used for
overall attack. I mean, unless there's certain parts where I feel it needs to be abbreviated, like when I'm reading it. But for the most part, I'm gonna keep it the same, and just kind of read. I will read it as is, and probably find a few mistakes in my in it.
You bitch, you'll be fine.
But anyway, so yesterday I wrote. So apparently, the Hogwarts Legacy drama has gotten a sequence.
There you go.
Sequecy? You know a sequecy, right? It's a sequel, but it's where you say it like a baby. Apparently, how I was saying.
What? I've never heard. What do you even?
I said
you
sequel.
Just like we started this video. Right,
and I was trying to figure out what I was trying to say, and I was
the weirdest non-tangent ever. Alright, whatever. Scroll packs are still pretty powerful.
But anyway, the Hogwarts Legacy drama has gotten a sequel,
right.
And if you've followed us, which I'm not going to guarantee, but I did in the writing.
You did.
If you know me, you know how that annoys me.
Shit.
Because it doesn't get anywhere, and it really is just people making up bullshit and getting upset over it.
All right, we're gonna call it for the lines on this part for now until we reach something new. Okay.
Call it on the lines? What do you mean? Huh?
like on the text lines. I'm saying we're gonna call it on those until
What are the
oh
tax
shit.
lines? You're saying, huh?
Text
Oh,
text
text lines.
lines. Text
Okay. Okay.
the fucking
Well, I was hearing tax, and I'm like, why is?
what are you
Oh yeah. That's good.
no, I was
Oh, okay.
just saying like on like take new fish easy, like stuff like this until we
Okay.
reach new areas of the game. I'm saying we should not worry
Oh,
about
don't
the
worry
line
about it
so
too much.
much.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's dead. That's over there. Perfect. This
But
hit
anyway,
over
but if you've been
there.
if you know me, you know how that annoys me because it doesn't get anyone anywhere, and it's just bullying because stupid people are upset over
You
no
can.
real good reason, and any reason they give isn't a good reason in almost any
It
scenario
isn't
we can come up
usually
with.
a good reason. Right. Well, I like
And
you
in this
more
instance,
than
the reason why I'm
whatever,
saying
anyways.
we know it's no good reason is because I've previously talked about the arguments they made and how ridiculous they are.
Right. I backed him up then, but right now I'm just kind of like focusing on the
Yeah,
game.
you're good. I'm not going into them too much. I'm not gonna go into them right now. I'm just giving a brief
Right.
summary of what's our previous statements on it and whatnot.
Oh, imagine if I put that on the wolf.
That would be broken. But
Okay, let's see what
actually
we
I
can
kind of
do.
want you to
Let's
do
see.
that. That kind of seems like a badass play.
Yeah, or I could put this on Mole Man.
Ooh.
Have a defense card that's also
Yeah, I think
good.
defense might be the best play because you're kind of weak. I mean, yeah, I like the defense play. The best offense is a good defense, as I say.
Sure. I'll go with that. I can
Anyway,
always come across another mantis.
but yeah, so and it's basically I basically said if for anyone who did know what it was, what the Hogwarts Legacy drama was when people were getting upset over people playing, well, the game Hogwarts Legacy,
Not
and
bones.
calling them transphobes for playing it,
Not gonna
even
be tossed
though
either.
and it's based on the idea that if you play this
There's
game and the creator and the person
awesome
who made
power.
it
I have
is
so
you believe
many.
in their ideas, right? It's the idea that
Oh my
you agree with them
god.
completely if you endorse them, right? And it's like
One,
that's so stupid.
two. Yes. Okay. I was not likely to pass that at all.
Yeah. But
I'll take a porcupine.
yeah. But
That gives me
anyway,
a spider.
what was that statue? Yeah.
Gives
So
me.
I continue on. I complain about and make a big deal about the whole thing originally. Oh, and and if anyone wants to know why they got the moniker Twitter Freaks by anyone who is sensible or knows what happened, it's because they only use one cell, and that one cell doesn't really work in their brain. It just kind of is there to do nothing. Yeah, they don't really do anything, and they're always online, so they never get to see real life. So they always complain about stupid things that don't matter, or they complain about things that are realistic, but they act as if they are really odd in some cases. Shouldn't you do? I think shouldn't you have left that and just put a scroll down? Maybe.
Honestly, let me think.
Okay.
It's gonna be fine if I do this. Oh shit. Well, I mean that's kind of stuck, so that's kind of good.
But
I'm gonna-
anyway, in this latest one, I guess it's it's one of those things where like it's technically a sequel, but I can't understand why not as major. It's like one of the things where like we said before the recording, in this situation it's more focused. In this one, it's people shaming VTubers for trying out Kick, acting as if Kick is the worst thing in the universe or something, even though it's like not all that bad. Like compared to Twitch, it's not like the universe is gonna end. But they're complaining like, oh, Kick is so awful. It's shady funding. There's terrible people on there, and then it's like, what? You think Twitch is much better?
God.
There's literally people.
I mean,
who are
Twitch is
offenders on
founded
there,
by
and-
Bezos.
Yeah, there are people who are offenders on there that they don't care about. They still get money for the company. But
Oh, that's not good.
and but anyway, in this one instance that I had seen as in watching Rev says, he was talking about a VTuber who was trying to make it up to their community, even though they didn't really need to. And what they did is they gave $1,000 to the Trevor Project in St. Jude's, and Twitter Freaks was like, you can't use us like a swear jar, and it's like, you know that they didn't have to give any money in the first place, right? Like, if anything,
right.
it's like, I'm not saying that they can't donate, I'm just saying, like, you're acting as if they did, like, an atrocity, when really you're just getting annoyed because they went on this one site that you think is bad, which is just a really bad assumption.
It's not really. I don't know what site you're talking about because I don't know the
one that I talked about previously. They're complaining about people going to Kick.
Right.
Because it's so awful.
Really? That's it?
Yep. Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Even though it's just
wow.
Twitch with a new coding.
That's right. That's a lot kind of worse than I was expecting, actually.
Yeah.
Oh god, I can only afford that.
Well, you don't want a lot anyway.
No.
But yeah, no, people are complaining about
Yeah.
even people just even people just having the idea of trying to stream on Kick are getting shamed for it. Like, as if like there was a tweet I saw where apparently someone said, if I even see it, you have a name placement on Kick, like they're trying to save their name, then I'll have to block you. It's like
why? Like, what is the big deal about that?
It's like, why is Kick apparently so awful? Did it commit war crimes on you?
I mean, did it commit crimes against humanity?
Yeah. It's like, and if anyone ever points to like but it was funded by Bitcoin, it's like, yeah, and do you know what Jeff
Are you kidding me?
Bezos is funded by? I mean,
probably
actually, no, Twitch
descended
is
wealth.
funded. What I mean is that Twitch is funded by Jeff Bezos, and Jeff Bezos
And
is probably
Bezos
not the
gets
most
money from
ideal
exploitation.
businessman to
A
deal with.
person. Right. Great line, man.
But
Dude,
yeah,
fuck it off. Hard. Alright.
but yeah, so and that's like the only argument besides like, oh, there's bad people, and we've already said how that's kind of dumb because it's like Twitch is similar, they're no better.
Right, what signifies what is bad and whatnot.
But anyway, continuing
Uh-oh.
on. Man, I really did. Yeah, I wrote so hard. Yeah. Is there anything else I need here? I'm like scanning this to make sure I got all the important points, which I think I mostly have so far. I did a redo. Or not redo, sorry. I did
What just happened?
a
Are you shitting me?
what is it? God damn it! It's Why am I getting confused? I did a recap. That's what it was. I did a recap on what was Hogwarts Legacy. If anyone does have any idea, which honestly I wouldn't exactly blame because it really was just an internet thing and just content creators were getting harassed for doing nothing. But anyway, going on. Then in my second paragraph, I said the other reason apparently
Is it a lucky draw, you fuck?
Oh yeah. Just an idiot. Wait. Okay, wait. What am I saying?
I don't know, man. You're probably delirious when you made that.
No, I was fully sensible. That wasn't in question. It was more of a question of. What can I skim off of this because I don't want to. Because reading this whole thing is. It's one of those things where I don't like scripting things. What I really should do is set up bullet points. That's what I really need to do. Because I'm great at, like, when I know what I want to talk about, I can focus on it. But reading off a script is, like, the hardest thing for me. When it comes to pretty much anything. Like, I don't know why it is. Just, for some reason, I just suck at, like, when it comes to, like, anything where I have to read a script for it, because I just like either flub it up or I just don't remember it.
Not like this. Not like this. Oh, it's gonna be like this.
Oh, that was a different thing. So apparently, Twitter freaks are now calling people who are normal and sane and sensible. Twitter freaks are now calling us grandstanding nerds, which I mean, me and Rev are both on the same side.
What?
Twitter freaks are calling people who are sane, sensible, and normal grandstanding nerds, which, if I'm being honest, that's not exactly an insult.
I mean,
like, nerds are pretty cool, and the idea if they're grandstanding, that helps in the idea that, if, like, the idea if you play in your head a story where it's like, man, I'm grandstanding against these delusional demons, you know? That's what it feels, that's my logic anyway.
No.
Because
I mean, I guess I don't necessarily see it as that per se, but because I guess I see what they're saying, but at the same time, it's not right by any means of any sensible logic for me at least.
It never is when it comes to them.
Of course, no.
Hold on. Hey, do you know if you can have two of the same marking or two of the same sigils on one? Like, can you have two ants on a queen ant? Like, could you make one queen ant spawn two? Because that's what I'm thinking, right? If you could make a queen ant spawn multiple, that would. I
think
mean,
if you combine two queen ants, you'd get two ants. Yeah, probably.
Okay, yeah. I don't think Wolf Cub is the play, and the other thing is, and the technicals are like how long you wait they play as that high of damage or whatever.
No, that's a different tentacle card. There's different tentacle cards. That one does damage based on how many cards are actually in your hand.
Oh, okay.
Right.
But anyway. Oh.
I kind of like that.
Nice.
Let's see what I can do.
Although you can run out of squirrel cards, right?
It'd take a while.
Okay. You need one more squirrel, and then you'll be able to. No, I guess you should put something on the board, huh? What about the king thing?
I can put this here.
Okay.
Kingfisher?
Yeah.
Damn! Stinky sigil. Fuck, I'm doomed. Yeah. That was just the end there.
Wow.
I didn't think about that. Bird sigil fucked me over. I
So
was like,
this
oh
actually might
yeah,
be
I'm gonna
interesting to
build
go
up
into.
damage.
So this might be interesting to go
Right.
into. So in the second part, I think I
Maybe.
wrote this. This was when I learned about the phrase grandstanding nerds, and went into basically the only plus of this whole situation. Not that it can ever be a good thing, but you know, if anything's gonna come out of it, I would love the title grandstanding nerd. That would that would just be lovely.
Cost, power, and health. I'll take the 06.
Um,
And sigils.
grow maybe? I kind of want grow.
Yeah, grow kind of works.
uh, dragon.
Nah. What's something though? Like, what's something big that only gets
Name it
bigger?
child 13 and see if it will let you do that. We'll be like, you can't name it that.
I'm sure it probably would. Or like, I'm sure it actually let you though.
Oh, okay.
But let's
What if you
do.
what if you said child
Let's
14? Like it was just the brother.
Bigfoot.
Okay.
Bigfoot. Yeah. We have Bigfoot's a canonical character now. Yes.
Of course.
Death awaits. Yeah, sure. Hello.
Yeah.
Smile.
Yeah, I said that the moniker is quite the compliment because like nerds are awesome, and wow,
Right.
that really is just something I typed out. Wow, that sounds so robotic to me.
Yeah.
and
Bro,
we are grandstanding for the right things, so I mean that helps in the idea of us being heroes. And
I mean,
well, right,
what?
I get it's subjective. Technically, they're not exactly doing a good thing by any means. I knew you were gonna say something, and I'm like, I was like, I know technically.
Something to that effect.
Yeah, but you know, it helps. It's one of those things where it's
And
more of a
to
mental
point
mental
yourself
idea.
as the hero. Point yourself as the hero is a bit like on the nose, don't you think?
I don't give a shit.
Well, I mean, okay, sure, fine.
I don't care if people think I'm delusional. I feel I'm doing the right thing and I'm happy with it. I don't care if I call myself hero.
I mean, fair enough,
Wait,
I
what would a
guess.
squirrel grow into? Could you? I wonder if it would grow into something with 2 blood option. Like you just like grow up a squirrel. It just has more blood. What does it turn into? Herald. God damn it! No, it doesn't get more blood. All right, but yeah. And I continue on to say, among the idea of us being heroes among many over the other heroes over the world, as you know, Twitter freaks aren't exactly the majority by any means, since I mean they're literally stuck inside. They can't exactly do much to be outside, which means they can't exactly get like girlfriends or anything like that. So I mean.
My God, dude, you're just going in on these people you don't even fully know.
I know they're boring people for reasons that are stupid and don't make really any good points.
I mean, we can agree on that, yeah.
And I'm not saying
At the same time,
I'm not saying they're the worst people in the universe. I'm not saying it's like he's like gonna. I'm not saying they're gonna cause another world war by any means. I'm just saying they're by no means in the right, and I like to make a point of it as I've felt this personally.
I mean, that's fine and all, but still, just not too big a deal.
But anyway.
I feel like you're giving it more than what it's worth.
And we hold our ground, and we could probably shake it, and hopefully we'd be able to. I say hopefully because in reality you can't logic with you can't have a logical conversation with a Twitter freak. Like I've seen people try, and it's just a losing battle. You can't do anything with it.
Right.
And so I typed out, hopefully we would be able to shake some sense into them. Take them outside and be like, look at the world! Look at it! It's not
Other
just
things
the
exist.
Internet! So you don't have to complain every day about nothing. And heroes don't need violence, and don't need violence only. Wow, I really did break my English here. You know when you love it when you break your own ankles with English? You're just like you're like, let me read this. Oh God, what did I say here?
Yeah, with you all the fucking time, man. That's you always.
I feel like I'm juking myself out in the future, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna go left, no, right. It's like, oh my God. Okay, what I was trying to say
Honestly,
was that
heroes
don't need violence because if you need violence, you're desperate, and that's not what grandstanding nerds are. They're not desperate ever, or at least in this typical situation.
In this instance, I
yeah.
guess.
Like in this argument of who's right and wrong, they're not desperate because they're not concerned. They're like, yeah, we know you're the one.
And also, right, to use violence doesn't mean you're desperate or in the wrong either. Sometimes it's just viable for the situation, but in this case, we can both ethically agree and viably agree that it's just not.
You know, the reason why I say that is because Twitter freaks are known for going to violence immediately if anyone disagrees with them, or saying that they're like that they're being phobic towards them, like, you know, transphobic or whatever is in the instance that fits.
Whatever fits the glove.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
In fact, there was one time when they actually threatened the writer of One Piece because he canonically said a character wasn't
transgender.
Yeah, wasn't transgender.
I remember this.
It's just like,
honestly, I just leave them be. I don't even care. They can be their crazy selves, do whatever they want.
But yeah. And mostly because it makes sense. and I just read the part where I said, I literally said word for word, and because you could tell I wrote this part after a bit of time passed now. Because I literally, I wrote this in like a half hour, and I was just like, basically running through it in anger. It was like speed running or something.
Yeah, it sounds like you. Yoink. But oink.
But,
alright, Scheisse.
So, okay, so I'm getting towards the end at this point where I'm not repeating things as much anymore. And
cringe. Right. Fucking I don't want that gold shit. That's cluttering my inventory. And I just passed it over there.
I did. And towards the end, I said, and this whole paragraph has been how that we all know that Twitter freaks don't make things up to be bad, when in reality they're not that big of a deal. And I continue on to, do we still have visuals? Wait. Internet's still connected. We'll be right back, fellow shades. And we're back. with this.
We're back.
We're back.
All right.
Let's beat this boss immediately. Come on, man. Learn to get good.
Okay. Deal. I'll beat it in 2 to 3 minutes tops.
Well, we've only got a minute, so I guess we're gonna have to end the video halfway through the battle.
No, fuck you.
So, the last thing before I go into this outro, not the outro of the video, but the outro of this paragraph that I made. The last thing I wanted to bring up, because that was kind of funny, was the fact that apparently a Twitter freak had to Photoshop an application to be a partner for Kick, and they photoshopped it to make it look bad, as if they're being the judgmental ones, when in reality, literally, to get a bad look on the Kick's behalf, they had to literally fake something that looked bad. That I feel like that just shows their logic is pretty flawed, no matter how you look at it. It's like you literally have to do the work for them to make them look bad. That's not how. That if someone's really bad, that's
not how that works.
Yeah.
That's not how that works. Shit.
You could summon something with a lot of bones now. What's the tentacles do? Is it how much cards you have in your hand?
Let me see which one. No, it's a mirror.
Mirror does just oh, okay, so it just does the thing the other guy's doing? I see, okay.
Yep.
That's not bad.
No, that's not.
But anyway, and now going into the ending here, where I really am surprised it took a whole video. Maybe it was because of the way I was expressing it, but yeah, this did surprise me, because
you were also stuttering a bunch.
Oh,
like,
okay.
you were like fumbling all over yourself all throughout this episode, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's
that
funny.
7-minute paragraph turned into 30 minutes.
It's funny. I told him.
You told me,
that,
it's
like,
gonna
the
be
2
good.
paragraphs. I'm like, I'm sure it's like more than 5 minutes. Reading words isn't that difficult.
Fuck no, shit. Nah, I'm pissed up. Fuck. I passed up child 13, not pissed up child 13. Sorry. Fucking, I'm fucking, no.
Alright. Hold on. Once you get done with the thing, don't click. Wait. We gotta end the video.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Alright.
Alright, now.
Tell me when the island card's up.
Yep.
Alright. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you did somehow enjoy this video, like this one's a bit off, I'll give you. But if you did enjoy it, then thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
For the whole time, unlike some of the BioShock episodes when you were dead on the inside and I was having a hard time carrying off a dead body. I was like trying to pass things off to you. You're just like. You know, we have worse
to be honest,
videos, alright?
At least we have something. We do. You're right. Alright, but thank you all so much. Oh God. Subscribe. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section or in the Discord server by clicking on the link in the description below. You'll find links to our other medias there as well. If
and in our about section,
you like this video and want more of this series, in the description and the about section. If you like this video and want more of the series, which is not like this, I promise, mostly.
Yeah.
Then click on the box on the right.
No, fucker.
I think. And
oh wait, no, you're right.
Damn it.
I tricked myself. God damn it.
You ass. Alright.
I was holding L
if you
in
don't
my
get
hand
one of those series, click on the box on the
and for some
right.
reason, I did associate that with the recommendation. I don't know why. I was just like, I just assumed you were gonna say the wrong one. And
recommendation is on the left. Alright, whatever. Recommendation from YouTube is on the left. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe. See you next time. Bye.